The world shook. Buildings trembled. The ground groaned. It was an earthquake. People ran into the streets. Fear filled their eyes. The city was in chaos. Dust filled the air. Sirens wailed in the distance. Buildings had crumbled into piles of stone and wood. The air was thick with the smell of smoke and dust. It was a scene of utter devastation. The earthquake had caught everyone off guard. It was a peaceful afternoon, one moment, and the next, the earth was shaking beneath their feet. The city, once vibrant and alive, was now scarred and silent. A wave of panic washed over the city. People were trapped, their cries for help lost in the cacophony of sirens and crumbling buildings. The city held its breath, waiting for help to arrive. Jack, a brave fireman, raced to the disaster zone. His heart pounded with determination. He knew every second counted. He had to save lives. He was ready to face the danger. Jack and his team arrived at a collapsed apartment building. They heard a dog barking from within. A small pug was trapped. Jack knew he had to get to it. He wouldn't give up. "We need to get to that dog!" he shouted to his team, his voice firm despite the chaos around them. They nodded, their faces grim as they surveyed the dangerous scene before them. Time was of the essence, and every second counted. Jack and his team carefully navigated the treacherous rubble. They climbed over broken concrete and twisted metal. Each step was a risk, but they pressed on. The pug's whimpers fueled their determination. The air was thick with dust. Jack coughed, his eyes stinging. He could barely see, but he kept going, following the sound of the pug's whimpers. He wouldn't give up, not while there was a chance he could save the little guy. Finally, Jack found the pug. It was trapped under a fallen beam. Its big brown eyes looked up at him, filled with fear and hope. "Don't worry, little buddy," Jack said, his voice soothing. "I'm going to get you out of here." The pug whimpered and licked Jack's hand. It was a small gesture, but it meant the world to Jack. In that moment, amidst the chaos and destruction, there was a connection between the fireman and the frightened animal. Carefully, Jack moved the debris. He created a small opening. With a final pull, he freed the pug. It was scared but unharmed. Jack gently scooped it up in his arms. The pug snuggled into Jack's arms. It licked his face, a sign of gratitude. Jack felt a surge of relief and happiness. He had saved the little guy. He had made a difference in the midst of the tragedy. Back on the street, a crowd had gathered. They cheered as Jack emerged from the rubble, the pug safe in his arms. A woman rushed forward. It was the pug's